In many ways, they are the quietest of the silent heroes of the Cold War.
Be still, then blink or smile.
In the 21st century, the NSA now faces a new breed of challenges.
Be still, then blink or smile.
In its biometrics lab, new technologies are being developed to protect America's secrets. Facial recognition systems provide added security to sensitive information in computer networks. Soon to be obsolete are vulnerable passwords.
Passwords can be guessed about 30% of the time. So what we would like to do is depend upon some intrinsic characteristic of the individual rather than on something that they have to remember. And that's what we're trying to achieve here. And in the case of face recognition, there's nothing to touch. You really have to do nothing more than just be yourself.
Biometrics research reflects the NSA's escalating emphasis on the need for defense in the information age. Technicians are devising innovative methods to protect America from the threat of cyber warfare. Military experts warn that a terrorist armed only with a modem and a mouse could trigger catastrophe. Preventing such an attack is among the NSA's new challenges.
The National Security Agency's central responsibility is to preclude strategic surprise. So as we look at conflict in the information age, it's terribly important that NSA succeed in avoiding an electronic Pearl Harbor.
In an electronic Pearl Harbor, the electron is the ultimate guided weapon. The nightmare scenario would begin with a salvo of stealth software known as logic bombs, followed by a variety of ingenious viruses. The principal target would be the network of computers controlling the nation's economy. Millions could wake up to discover their bank accounts emptied. Investors could lose fortunes instantly, sparking panic, which would crumble America's financial bedrock. Also targeted would be the nation's transportation systems. Virulent software worms would invade the computers operating air traffic control. False messages could order planes to land on crowded runways. America's skies would be in turmoil, a death trap. With its transportation grid locked, its communications disrupted, and its economy ruined, America could be plunged into anarchy. Though some experts maintain a disaster of this magnitude is unlikely, most agree that cyber warfare will be the new battleground of the 21st century. To repel any future attack, the NSA is developing defensive measures which are closely guarded secrets. For half a century, unmatched secrecy has been fundamental to the NSA's success.
Okay, morning everybody. Start us off, Judy.
Good morning, sir. Right after.
Those who work here maintain that an exceptional level of commitment is also imperative. For some at the NSA, this commitment was best illustrated when they eavesdropped on signals during a foreign skyjacking in the 1980s, a crisis in which lives hung in the balance. Although the NSA will not comment on the specifics of the incident, what they feel should be known is the uncommon conduct of their colleagues.
You could see the tension because they were almost willing communications to happen so that they could provide intelligence that might make a difference. The good news was that it ended and most people were rescued. The tragedy of that was that one individual was killed. They were devastated when that person was killed. When it was all over, They sent flowers, and they attended the funeral. Nobody knew they were there. Nobody knew where the flowers came from. Those are the kinds of people we have working in this building. They never talk about the events they support. They never talk about the tragedies that go on, but they really identify with whatever is going on in the world. And they really identify with the fact that they may be thousands of miles away, but through electronic communications, they are there as part of the fight.
To fight its secret war, the NSA wraps the globe in its electronic embrace. It will continue to listen for trouble like a doctor with a stethoscope pressed to the world.
قال شو اللي عملته شو قلت له انت ما حصكش.
A rare bacterial disease causes concern when it claims a life. Diagnosis unknown takes up the story next on Discovery.